learners, welcome to our next virtual learning for the day. My name is Harrison. Today we have integrated science for basic 6, and our strand is the solar system, and our sub-strand is relative position of the sun, moon, and the earth in the solar system. Now let us look at our specific objective for the day. One is how the rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night, and also to distinguish between luminous and non-luminous bodies and give examples. Now, in our previous lesson, we've learned, or we talk about the solar system. The solar system. And we say the solar system consists of the sun, the moon, and the 8 planets. Now, I want to ask you some few questions before we proceed. What is the solar system? I say it again, the solar system consists of the sun, the 8 planets, and the moon as well. Which planet is the smallest planet? Okay, the smallest planet is Mercury, and also the closest planet as well. Which planet is the biggest planet? Okay, the biggest planet is Jupiter. Now, what is the last planet in the solar system? That is Neptune. So, what is the hottest planet in the solar system? Now, the hottest planet is Venus. Alright? I hope you've gotten it. Now, today, we are going to look at the formation or how the rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. Before then, let us look at this thing here. Let us look at this object. This is what we call a globe. Now, we look at the earth as one of the planets on which we live. Now, the earth is like a globe where we have about 193 countries. Some are Ghana, Nigeria, Russia, Canada, America, and so forth. Now we want to look at how the earth or the world look like during the formation of day and night. So this is a globe. Okay, now how, for example, this is what you call the axis. This is what we call the axis. The axis. Now the axis is an imaginary pole that runs through the earth. And we say that the earth revolves around the sun and also rotates on its axis. But today we shall look at how the earth rotates on its axis. So I am going to, what is happening here? They say the earth is rotating on its axis. On its axis. Now when the earth rotates on its axis, it causes day and night. And remember that the earth does not have light on its own. The light that it reflects comes from the sun. So I am going to use this as my lamp, as my torchlight, which represents the earth. Now we are going to look the sun, which represents the sun. So you can see the light here. Now the light reflects on one part of the globe. But the opposite, the light does not reflect. So when the earth is spinning or rotating on its axis, the countries that in the world, what happened is that those countries that face the light, receive the light from the sun, they experience what we call day. Now I am going to spin this. You can see that yes, it is rotating on its axis. Now what you saw initially has rotated to the other opposite. So other countries in the world on this globe receive another day. Now on the opposite, what happened is that the other countries do not receive the light. So they are going to experience what we call night. So the rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. I hope you understand this. So I am going to spin. Yes, you can see this is how it is rotating. It is rotating. It is rotating. Now see the light. Part of the earth face the light, which is the sun. So they experience day. If I take this as the earth is spinning to the other side, but the other part of the earth face day. Was the earth, the other one that is facing the do not face the light, experience night. So this is what you call rotation of the earth on its axis. So this is called formation of day and night. I hope you understand. Okay, so now let us look at this. Now looking at this, this is the earth. And then we also see a body here which is called the moon. Now the moon rotates or travel around the earth. We can see that the moon is our nearest neighbor to the earth. Now people travel to the moon to see how it is, because the moon does not bend. So here it is. Now we also have what you call, sometimes we do not see the face of the moon. We do not see the moon at all during the night. This is what we call new moon. And sometimes we see the moon appears very small. This is what we also call crescent moon. We also see sometimes the moon comes fully. Is what we call full moon. I hope you understand this. And we also have some bodies in the solar system. We also have, the earth has only one moon. But when it comes to Jupiter, Jupiter has 67 moons in the solar system. Now we have what you call luminous bodies. Examples of luminous bodies are sun, insects like glowworm and fireflies. The sun gives us light. We have some insects, which is glowworm and fireflies, also have light. Now, what are luminous bodies? We say luminous bodies are bodies which emit light energy by themselves. And we say the earth gives us light and heat. We also have some insects which give us light, including glowworm and fireflies. We also have what you call non-luminous bodies. What are non-luminous bodies? We say non-luminous bodies are bodies that do not emit light of their own. For example, stone, metal, brush, furniture, and so forth. Now, these bodies receive light from the sun. Through that, they can also reflect on their own. I hope you understand. Now, let us look at some few questions here. Okay? When the earth moves from the west to the east on its axis, what is this called? We call rotation. This is what rotation. It is called rotation. It is called rotation. When the earth moves from the west to the east on its axis, what is this called? It is called rotation. Question number 2. How long does the earth take to complete its rotation? It's 24 hours. Now, last one. What causes day and night? The rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. So what causes day and night? The rotation of the earth on its axis causes day and night. I hope you understand. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.